seconds to find the server. The title card I made for your group is so impossibly chaotic, and I love it.
I love it.
Yeah. People in my writing group hate it. They're just like, "What is going on?" And I was like,
That's kind of
the
the theme of this campaign, let's be honest.
yeah, it's a manic
Everything.
episode. Well, honestly, let's be real. It's a manic TV season. Okay, it has a server. Let's do this. Hello and welcome to the Ilderon Tales. Tonight we are playing Tales and Twists. Everything you're going to see is live storytelling. We're playing a game of our own creation. You can find it on itch.io, Tales and Twists. If you're under the age of 14 and you're watching, stop and talk to your parents. You're going to see content that's inappropriate for you. Our group tonight is the Make It Big group. We have a full party minus Zoe. I will be controlling Riku tonight. And as always, I will be controlling Jai. Oh, this is Saga 1, Episode 2 of their campaign, and I like to start like the first four episodes with little tidbits about the world. And I think the tidbit for tonight is there is a cool organization in the world that's like the magical Illuminati. They work kind of everywhere within the shadows of the of Ilderon, and they are always like trying to stop magical catastrophes or who knows, even cause some. Their main goal is to promote peace between all of the nations of the world, because their thought is if the magic is one of the greatest things ever discovered, and it is a resource that has the capacity to make these Ilderon cities be able to support millions and millions upon people, where normally in like a fantasy landscape, a city of most of these sizes would only be able to support like 100,000 people. And they think that if the best arcane minds aren't busy developing tools of war and spells of destruction and aren't dying in senseless battles, that they are advancing magical research in different areas. So the Silver Sigil's main goal is to kind of keep that unity amongst the nations so that people aren't like thinking, how can I kill what could potentially be an Albert Einstein or something?
Mm-hmm.
And they're cool. The reason I think I bring that up is if you look over the A of Eastern Sea on this map, the Silver Sigil's headquarters is just one island over that way, across the Eastern Sea. Alright, let's jump into our recap. Last session started on a nondescript day before the 1st of S.H.I.E.L.D. The party was coming to the end of an adventure. They were investigating a local noble on the island of Light's Embrace. All of them have made a deal with what seems to be a powerful Fey patron who is reigning over the island, named Astriel. Their deal, each of them would get something that they desire once they bring peace to Astriel's island. The party was investigating a local noble by the name of Count Asmodeus and stopping his cult from summoning a vengeful water spirit to destroy the island. They broke in and interrupted the ritual, with Riku knocking the ground out of his hand and grabbing it, and the party dispatching many of the cultists and taking hostage some of the others. You guys were heralded as heroes for bringing Count Asmodeus to justice. He did meet his end within those catacombs, or within the crypts. And from there, that was the cap of that story. So we started a new one on the 1st of Shield. Several days later, you guys all showed up to Astriel's estate to enter your contract renegotiations with her. She had gotten wind that you guys were starting to talk to other people and were unhappy about your place on the island and your role here. And she reached out to help make it right. Everybody had, oh, not everybody. Bastion, Riku, and Stella had the chance to renegotiate their deals. As you guys were going about this process, Astriel set you in her dining hall of her castle. She has a gigantic castle on a mountainside that she lives alone in. And she gave you one rule: under no circumstances whatsoever are you ever to open a locked door here. Under on the other side of, or for your own safety, and on the other side of each door is the most unimaginable pain that you can even begin to fathom. Astriel's words, not mine, but her words technically are mine, so conundrum. The party mostly stuck to that, except for Riku. As Riku was renegotiating her contract, after she renegotiated her contract, she opened a door. The contracts we did get through, though, Bastion made a deal with Astriel, 3 more adventures, and Astriel will tell him where his father is, whether or not you guys have brought peace to the island. Astriel explained what she was trying to do. The peace she is trying to bring is a renewing, almost perennial plant of something in inspiring peace within others in the island. To when people think about you, you guys inspire other people to step up and tackle the big things in their lives and to try and fix their problems. That you guys will create more people who will, in turn, create more people who solve problems. And not necessarily that you guys are solving every problem, but you create something that eventually creates a solution for every problem. Within that, Astral needs Bastion to feel more, to inspire her. Riku got her disease cured. They made a bond that Riku would stay here on the island and keep working towards the goal, even though she achieved the thing that she set out to receive from Astriel. Astriel wants her to find motivation, a deeper and new motivation, and really feel it. Stella went third. Stella asked for more power to have her dress fixed and for more cinnamon buns. Astriel agreed, gave Stella a microdosing of power. The maid will handle the dress and the cinnabuns. And the thing she wanted, her director's notes for Stella, was that characters need more depth. A single focus can be limiting. The best characters and stories are 3-dimensional. And while that was happening, Riku opened one of the locked doors. Behind the door was a man tied to a chair. His head tilted back with a bullet hole straight through his head and spatter on the back wall. He had a handkerchief thrown on his lap as it seemed to be this was a execution of sorts. Riku ran from the open door and accused Astriel of executing the man, to which Astriel was surprised and shocked that the door was even open. Didn't even regard Riku's Riku's, oh, I just used the word. Assertions? We'll just go with assertions. Accusations, there we go. Didn't even regard Riku's accusations, ran to see the open door, was incredibly shocked that it was open and Riku was able to get something from within it. Riku stepped inside to keep accusing Astriel, and she was very confused to see Riku inside the room. Astriel took one step into the room, and tons of red spell wards began to form around her and cause her an intense, unbearable amount of pain, to the point where she had to drag herself out of the room. Stella was able to step in too. Everybody was pretty confused. When asked if Astriel, what's going on here, Astriel says she doesn't know. These rooms were here when she woke up here, and they all hurt to go inside, so she locked all the doors. And Stella asked, does what happened in this room have the potential to hurt me? And you got the answer promising, and we ended there, with Riku saying we should go get everybody. So how about we'll pick up there for tonight. Riku is going to tell everybody in the dining hall, and Astriel will join you all too, about what just happened, and I think I'll just convey it. Maybe she spends like 5 minutes explaining what was in the room, what happened, and that, you know, these runes appeared around Astriel and she can't go in. And Jai is gonna look up at Astriel and say, you mind if we have a look at those other doors? She's almost a little phased out of this conversation as she goes, what? Yeah, sure. You're not going to be able to get into them. One of the other, you guys aren't my only agents on the island, and one of the reasons that I called this is because I've already lost one. I had an Arcanist actually warding and sealing them. The door that was open was the last one. She hadn't put the spell wards on yet. But the rest not only are locked by key, but you can look. Jai has a stern face, and he's gonna stand up and nod. And him and Riku are going to go poke around the estate. It is currently the evening of the 1st of Shield. You all are in Astriel's estate on the island of Light's Embrace. What would you like to do?
Well, if I was going to say I was going to look at the other doors, but I don't believe I would have the ability to unlock them if they're all ruined up.
We could just kick in the doors.
That sounds like a good way to get yourself blown up.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I liked Sarah. She was just as good at this stuff as you all. As Astriel chimes in.
Maybe.
Well, if they, I'm sorry. What all was on the body? It was a gunshot wound. There was hardly anything in the room.
No. Riku didn't inspect the room. She was shocked by what she saw.
No. But we were just recounted with what was in the room.
Yeah, Riku didn't inspect the room.
Not deeply. We just know basically what's happening.
Riku opened the door, and there was a decaying dead body in the center of the room tied to a chair. She didn't look around through. There are presumably other furniture in the room and other, like, small things, but She didn't.
But she did look to find what was on the what was on the person's body.
Yes,
right?
the handkerchief. The handkerchief that she found had an identifying sigil on it. It was of a lion with standing in front of a cross key.
And were we able to identify where that's from?
Does anybody want to? You can roll a recall action. She could not.
I will roll a recall action and show him the item.
Go for it.
Well,
That is expertise.
Mm-hmm. You're using ancient history. Ari, were you saying something?
Yeah. So this is a story roll.
This is a
To do a recall
roll.
Oh, world. Yeah. Duh.
Yep.
Right. I will also do.
You know
What's
what?
my world in?
I'll also do
Passion.
a world.
I rolled a 3.
Okay.
I rolled a 4.
Ooh, Matt, I see that revelation. You go ahead and roll that d6.
Oh wait,
No.
what? Hold up.
Oh no, Matt, you did not revelate. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I was about to say what?
Mm,
I
Wait, hold
revelate when it's -2 now.
no.
That
I wish.
was not the right character. Oh wait, action. So world.
There you go.
There we go.
Nice.
1.
Nice.
Wait, doesn't that get you a experience point?
No, this is not contested.
Ah,
Does Stella or Myrtle want to roll before I start giving information? Robin or Sora?
Sorry. I do believe Myrtle is more concerned with the fact that there's currently a corpse
Okay.
and no idea who killed them. So I think they're going to stay more on the defensive than anything else.
Okay, that's fine. Does Stella want to roll on the sigil? I saw your mic light up, Sora, but I didn't hear anything.
No.
Okay, got it. Okay. You all are going to Matt,
oh God, what?
you have +2.
Okay.
You have +2 to your world die. So that's a 6.
Oh.
That gets you to tier 2.
Okay.
All right. You guys do not know what this sigil is, Bastion or Ramira. It is some sigil. I think maybe in a ancient history book somewhere. You might have heard of this if you've ever like been tutored, or went to school. But if it's not something you've studied, then I don't think it rings.
Formal education I have is about 140 years out of date. So
yeah, and I think for Victoria, you are an Ardorian noble. You would have a little bit of knowledge about this. This is a noble family sigil from Ardor Sarai. I don't think you rolled high enough to know who, but very much in the like makings of the family crest that the different houses take on. But yeah, that's all the information you guys get on that.
Okay. So it's a symbol of some nobility. Well, I can't think of anything else.
Astriel is gonna kind of like tune back in and say, yeah, anyways, who cares? So you guys I've heard rumblings of stuff happening in East Front. That's where I want to send you next.
What kind of rumblings are in East?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's your job to figure it out. But I've got, she'll point to, Ramira, Myrtle, and Victoria. I need to make sure you three are good before anything else happens today.
Okay.
So
Aye,
what?
man.
There's a room with a dead guy in my house that I can't touch. Who doesn't have one of those? Who's next?
I don't
Like five.
Apparently,
have
just
a
you.
house.
Bastion's gonna be like, but you have 5 of them.
Oh, the other 4 don't have dead bodies in them.
That we know of.
You haven't been inside to check it out.
That is fair. I can't get through the doorway. There's no dead bodies in the center of the room.
So they could be hanging from the ceiling. Great.
I'm pretty sure I
Or
saw
in a
that room when
corner.
I got lost.
Victoria's just going to look at Astro. It's just like a
Excuse me.
no shit, Sherlock.
You want to go next?
Bastion's
Can
gonna eat
you
another cinnamon roll.
Can you give me the key to unlock the door?
I don't have it. Sarah took it.
Of course.
Go as
All
break the
right.
doors.
Well, might as well just go to the next room. Just blow off the lock.
No, you're not exploding my house. I don't care about those rooms. They're contained. We need to talk about your performances and your contracts.
Oh,
Hey.
okay then.
Offer
Um,
contract negotiation.
Ramira, you're volunteering?
Yeah. I say we should leave those doors where they lie.
And Astriel's gonna brush a hand and say, feel free to look around the one Riku opened. Didn't seem to hurt her or Stella. Alright, come on. Offers you a hand. Do you teleport with her?
Yeah.
And poof! In a burst of cherry blossoms, you guys are in Astriel's office. Everybody else still near the dining hall, what are you doing?
I was gonna ask Riku and or Stella to be like, hey, so how do you get to that room?
Stella's the only one here.
Stella, how do you get to that room?
Um, I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna take Stella with me. It's like, why don't we just retrace our steps? I'm sure we'll find it.
Okay. That's fine. You guys can go to the open door. What about Victoria and Myrtle?
Honestly, I'd probably start trying to look at the other doors.
Okay. Okay. Oh, and what about Myrtle?
I think Myrtle's gonna do the same. Go look for more locked doors.
Okay. So, I'm going to handle Ramira first since you volunteered.
Yay!
Ramira, in the office, as you guys teleport into the center of it, Astriel, hops up and floats down, her butt sitting on the, table. Like I said with everybody, there are tons of scrolls everywhere in this office, writing going crazy, things on the floor, bunched up ones, all over the place. You're free to make any perceive actions you want.
Yeah, she's just gonna quietly look at some of them before Astral starts talking. Let me see here. So it's gonna be a world.
Yep, world die for your perceive actions.
3.
Yeah, same thing, I think, as everybody else. It probably, as you start looking, like, Astriel is either like regaining your attention of like, hey, or she's covering up stuff in a way that makes it like hard to see. You'll see Asmodeus's name on the paper she's sitting on, but the rest goes under her butt.
Count. Ooh.
Yeah. Otherwise, she's gonna say, all right, Ramira, what do I have to do to get you to stay on the island?
Honestly, I don't know what other people have led you to believe. I'm fairly happy with our deal. I came searching for some way to clear myself of this curse, and you've made it clear you're not powerful enough to do that, and that's fine by me, but you've given me the next best option of being able to sate my hunger, which is appreciated. And honestly, I have no qualms with our contract.
Okay. Well, that's wonderful, because vice versa, I think since what you've done here and your time on the island has been perfect. Don't change a thing. Like, when you were in Count Asmodeus's crypts and you stopped the spell, oh my gosh.
That
Your own safety, the heroics? I love that. I want to see more of it.
okay. I will try to risk unlife and limb a bit more.
No. Just don't change a thing.
No, I understand. I will
Well, then that's
continue
everything.
as...
She's
Yeah.
going to throw up her hands.
Perfect. Yeah, no, that's everything.
Do you want like a dog or anything?
A bird? Raven.
I can
A
get you
raven.
bird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell the maid downstairs. She'll get you a bird, and that will be like my gift as a thank you for being you, as like a mid-production thing or mid-legend thing.
I'll take it. Thank you.
You want wine?
Blood?
Got it. Okay. She'll offer a hand and say, I can teleport you back down.
I will take her hand and...
Nobody is here. And we will
All right.
bump to everybody else. Ramira, do you want to go looking for someone? Because Astriel just looks around. And
I'd probably
she
go off
fades
to
away.
look for. I'd probably go off to look for the maid to see about getting a bird and yeah.
Okay. Let's go to Stella and Bastion. It takes a bit of looking. You guys are able to... I shouldn't have gone to this group. Never mind. I'm here already. It takes a bit of looking, and you guys are
I
able...
have to. You have to go to the other group. I'm doing something right now.
Okay. Victoria and Myrtle. You guys go looking for other doors. There are towers on this place. There are rooms upon rooms, floors upon floors. The whole castle itself is about 6 stories tall. There's even a dungeon splitting up. You guys are able to find about 3 of the locked rooms. Let me look at where the other one is, because I think one of them is just in a very strange place. Do either of you want to search the dungeon?
Sure, why
Sure.
not?
Oh.
Okay. How
And I
about
will have my firearm drawn.
yeah?
Just being
How about
prepared.
I'll just tell you. There are 3 locked doors in the upper floors of the castle, and 1 locked door downstairs in the dungeon. As you guys try all of these doors, not only are they locked, you can see several glowing spell runes around, not only on the door, but around the frame of the door, providing force against the door, even as you like wiggle the handles. How about you guys give me a how about you guys give me a perceive action using hearing on the when you get to the second door.
All right, and that's a story.
Mm-hmm. That's beautiful. These dice are going to start revelating eventually. Oh, and I think it is worth noting I am technically, by the rules, supposed to tell you guys how many banners are active. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 secret banners currently active.
Jesus.
Lovely.
Yeah. Otherwise, though, when you guys go by the third door, you'll hear a faint wind on the other side of it. Or, oh, sorry, the second door. You'll hear a faint wind, but same thing. You're not able to unlock the door or force it open.
Destruction's always an option.
All right.
Do you guys want to break down a door?
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to give me a clash action against the door, and how are you breaking it down?
Brute force.
Okay, so we're just going to kick in.
I was going to use my halberd.
Oh, okay. If that doesn't work, I'll just use my gun next.
Okay. You're trying to beat a 6.
I guess the
That
arcane ward
revelates.
wasn't enough warning.
Yeah, that does revelate. Roll a d10.
I don't remember how to actually change that in my character sheet.
If you click your character sheet and then click the wrench at the top, and you scroll down to the center of the sheet, you should be able to change the dice you have currently assigned, and that will change the actions you have available to you. If you move your contest die to a d10, it should give you that new action.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, that's a total of 10. And what option are you picking from your clash action?
Oh, it should be 10 plus 1.
Oh, okay, so that's going to be an 11. That's a great success.
I guess dangerous.
Okay. You are you're going to inflict an injury on it?
Yes.
Okay. When you break the door, when you smash your halberd into the door, there is a force that kind of repels your halberd. Your halberd does break through it, breaking down part of the door. When you deal an injury tier to items in Tales and Twists, um, rather than inflicting an injury, you reduce their quality. This door is currently exceptional, and it goes from exceptional to good. But I will say, as it does, you are going to see the door is going to start mending itself slowly.
Oh.
Pieces of fractured wood are going to start being replaced.
In that case,
The area around where your halberd hit, it is glowing with a soft golden light.
question.
Mm-hmm.
Would withering prevent it from mending?
I think withering is on.
Or necrotic, rather.
Yeah, I think that affects creatures.
If someone tries to heal an injury inflicted by the item, they have to beat a contest roll.
Yeah, and this isn't an injury, it's just restoring its quality. It's
Okay,
essentially
just wanted to
undergoing a
check.
crafting banner on itself.
Makes sense.
That said, do you guys want to do anything else?
Well, can we stick our heads in the doorway?
You didn't
Do enough damage?
You didn't do enough damage to get your head in. I will let you try and peep through the small hole that Ramira made. Or, I'm sorry, not
You know what?
Ramira, Myrtle made.
I'm going to try and
Give me a perceive action.
Okay then.
It does glow with light, slowly putting piece to piece back together. Looking through the room, you are going to see there seems to be some dark curtain on the backside of the room, and a small glimmer of light peeping through into this room. I don't think you can entirely make out what is in here, but there is a bit of movement, but you can't tell what it is.
All right. I'm just going to blow the lock. Well,
Firearm might be a bit loud.
Okay. As you go to do that, poof! In a exploding burst of cherry blossom petals, Astral's gonna say, "Hey, didn't I tell you guys not to blow up my house? I live here."
You could disable the runes, make this easier.
I don't know how. I didn't make them.
Wait, what?
Sarah made this one. It's like,
Well, aren't you curious what's inside?
she's gonna say, "I know what's inside. It just yells at you."
It?
It's like, I don't know, some whirling thing of shadows. It's chained up. It hurts. I closed the door. It's locked. It's stuck in there. Don't worry about it. You.
I'm worrying about it.
I'm like a god or something.
Yeah, we're mortals.
Yeah. If they posed any danger, trust that I would do something, which I did. Points to the spell runes. She
Actually,
smiles.
you didn't. Sarah did that.
Well, she worked for me.
So you didn't do it. Your
Yeah.
employee did it.
Well, I got
that's
it
a
handled.
relying one.
And she's gonna say, "Oh, okay, calm down, Astral. Let's make sure you all are happy with your time here on the island. Who wants to come to my office next?"
That silence is deafening.
Yeah. We just both look at each other, just like, did you
Eeny,
want?
meeny, mighty, that one.
I think I'd rather stay here and keep breaking your doors.
Same.
Grabs Myrtle, teleports.
That
Your sacrifice will be noted. I shall as they disappear. And I might proceed to blow the lock.
Okay. You can give me a contest die. You're trying to beat a 14.
Oh, god damn it.
Ooh, you
Hey!
have a plate.
Give me a second. So that's a contest. D6.
All right.
Well-
What are you choosing?
Well, I'm just basically putting it up right next to like where the lock would be, and just pulling the trigger.
Okay. I think that there is a well, what option are you picking from your clash? Were you going to pick from your clash action?
Besides using my firearm.
Yeah, you were clashing with the door, trying to break it
Mhm.
down. Do you want to
One,
inflict
just-
an injury on it?
Yes.
Okay. It is a great failure. When you try to break down the door and you blast that lock, the spell runes on it are going to try and create enough force to stop. Equal and opposite of what you're doing. And I think it goes more so in its favor as that bullet is going to ricochet and inflict an injury tier on you.
What tier? Minor injury?
You get to choose either 2 minor or 1 major.
I'll do 1 major.
Okay.
And that's 1
Um,
tier major. Got it.
Yes. In the room, Myrtle.
Ashton is also back.
Okay, cool. I'll come back to you. Myrtle. You have been taken to Astriel's study. Same thing as everybody else. It looks like the writings of a manic woman in here. On every surface there is something. Astriel kicks back onto her desk and is going to grab a steaming cup of something from the center of her desk.
I would
And-
love to see if I can see anything.
Yeah, totally. Roll me a perceive action.
Is that story or world?
This is your world die.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the same thing as everybody else. Vague scratchings of things you might recognize here or there, but just kind of like a little frantic and too hard to make out what's what right now. That said, she's gonna say, and see, this is why I don't invite you guys to my house. Every time I invite one of you to my house, it's like, Astriel, what's the deal with the lock rooms? The lock rooms hurt. Just
They hurt
Okay.
you, not
Um,
us.
if you find
Also-
Sarah, she is out there somewhere. I sense her in. She closes her eyes. Gilfin Waypost? She's still on the island for whatever purposes. But she told me to leave her alone, so I'm not even dealing with that bag of crazy right now. Anyways, though, we're here to talk about you. What's been going on? What are you feeling?
I feel like breaking down some doors.
Yes.
She's going to
Also,
pinch her
To
eyebrows.
be, to
Go
be
ahead.
fair, your doors are self-repairing. Given time, they will go back to normal.
Speaking of Thor, can I shoot it again? You're getting hurt.
Matt, you aren't in the scene right now.
Yeah, I know.
She's going to respond. I do not care about those doors in the slightest bit. I'm trying to do something here that I think reaches beyond what's normally been accomplished. I'm writing legends with mortals in a way that you are going to live on, bigger than gods.
So,
And that's just whatever. I need you to focus while you're here, okay?
I mean, I was focused until you teleported me.
On the doors, not on
Yeah.
East Front.
What's an East Front?
If I had any guess myself, sea monsters coming up from Kraylor's fists. There's a big battle there a few weeks ago. Giant leviathans all trying to one up each other. A bigger one won, and now they're all fleeing to different directions. The waters feel bad.
Interesting.
Yeah, and what if, like, I don't know, maybe like 20 houses get crushed while you're trying to break down a door that's contained?
Oh no, we'll rebuild the houses.
And the people?
I'm gonna have people repopulate pretty quickly.
She's gonna close her eyes and
How many
open,
millions of people have been born in the 120 years I've been alive?
and she's going to say, not everybody has that ability of such a lifespan. There's Sarai on this island. I'm trying to turn you guys into heroes, and I feel like you're giving me bad clay. You're here to help these people on my island, which is why I brought you here. And if you don't care about them, and you're going to let them die, I don't think I want you here.
So what's the deal with the little Leviathans?
She's gonna shake her head and say, I only get vague feelings about everything on the island. It's why I can point you guys in places, but I'm not omnipotent. It's more like a tingle. It's how I knew Countess Morius was up to something, even though on the surface he looked all happy, jolly community service.
That dude had some fucked up shit with him.
Emotions kind of resonate with me, and intentions.
Mm.
So, can you refocus on what we're trying to do here together?
That will be the focus of my... That will be
Hey.
my focus once we leave.
If you find Sarah while you're out there and you get the keys, next time you're here, you can open as many doors as you want.
But I could open them now.
Again, she's gonna... We have a monster to kill, okay?
Like, there's usually something to kill. Actually, it was the last time we had something that we didn't have to kill.
If you want, I can try and look out for stuff like that. I've got bad feelings from Royal Court.
Oh, God, politics.
Wait, say that again?
Yeah. Just remembering all the political shit going on in our lives.
Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna say I've got bad feelings about Royal Court, but nothing strong enough yet that I think merits one of you going there. But you feel free to look into it on your own time.
Mayhaps.
Your deal. You want to learn about what happened to your father? The same
That
way
is-
I can pull emotions from around the island, I can pull memories from water. I promise you, I'm going to tell you whatever I learn. We just will have to go learn it together once we're done here.
Right.
Again, points to herself. Not omnipotent.
Isn't that kind of one of the key features of being a god?
Gilsong doesn't know shit.
Touche.
And I'm still
Yelsong
getting
just
the
has
hang
a
of
few
this.
mortals on his shit list.
So how about this? You keep working on the island. When you see Sarah, grab her, explain whatever you feel. She knows what's inside the rooms, and she can tell you more about it. And if they still fascinate you, by all means, come back here and spend your life investigating the creepy rooms.
I mean, it's only really gonna take us a day. Give me a day, I'll have all those rooms open, don't worry.
I am so tempted to just teleport you in front of Sarah, but she will start slinging spells at us.
I'll go ahead and prep some defensive wards.
Is that where you want to go?
I mean, it would expedite the process.
I will let you do that, Robin. I think you will be re-rolling for a few sessions.
Never mind.
As Astral will just drop you off there, and then we can figure out what happens with Myrtle. In some play-by posts.
Yeah, it's fine. Really, I think what Myrtle's trying to do is stall as long as possible.
Oh, for Matt's character?
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
As long as she's distracted, Matt can do whatever.
How many
That's
times should I
perfectly
be
fine.
rolling?
Matt, you can roll 3 times. You're trying to beat an 18, a 9, and an 8.
Well, I just revelated again. So,
And these are all contested, so if you fail, you get XP.
Yes.
yep. So, I'm on door number 2 currently, because I just revelated.
Ew.
You went from a
That's
D6 to a
11.
D10.
Okay, and one more.
Oh.
Matt, you take 2 injury tiers. You do burst a small hole in the wall again for you to see a little bit more into the room. This is probably when you pass out.
So, just to make sure I'm getting it, because I've rarely had to do injuries.
Yep.
My injury, like the first line, should be fully covered, and then a dot on number 2.
So no, you have 1 injury tier right now.
Okay.
And then you're taking 2 more.
Oh, okay, so it's just the first line that's fully filled.
No, all 3 of your injury tiers are filled.
Oh,
So you get to choose now for your second injury tier if you take 2 minor or 1 major.
I'll take the major.
Okay. And for your third injury.
I'm going to take the 2 minor.
Okay. You will be on the floor dying. You will die in 20 minutes.
Well,
all right. I will come back to you.
Man, I should really keep stalling.
Yeah.
oh
Myrtle-
my god.
I think you can have a conversation with Astriel as she will explain to you. And I think like if you small talk and indulge her, she will tell you where all of her current tingles are across the island. It is kind of amazing how well connected she is to the island. But after probably about 10 minutes of this, she's going to say, okay, we're set. You're staying on the island.
For now.
Okay. I don't want to keep Victoria waiting, okay? So
Well, one
we can
last
talk
thing.
more at dinner. Is that fine?
There's one last thing. Per our previous agreement, per individual, what would be the term? Expedition, we'll call it. At the completion of which I am to be paid 1 book on horticulture.
About nature and mushrooms. There's a whole ass
Yes.
library here. I've got a ton. I will give you the best one. Promise.
Perfect. Yeah.
All right. Great. I'll put you in the dining hall. And I'll go grab Victoria.
Actually, if you could send me back to Victoria, I'd love to check in on them, make sure everything's okay. See what progress they made.
Yeah. She'll shrug, teleport you back to Victoria. Victoria has several gunshot wounds.
Shot wounds and they're like
hitting major arteries in a pile of blood in a puddle of blood on the floor.
Shit. I do have medicine, so I'm not sure if there's some sort of healing action I can take.
You can provide care to. This is a good time to explain care. So there are no death rolls in Tales and Twists. If you have any amount of major injuries in your injury track, you start dying when your injury track is full, and you will die based on how many major injury. The duration is however many major injuries you have. Long duration for 1 major injury, medium duration for 2, and if you have 3, a short duration. And I was supposed to give you a last stand, Matt. Matt, I will come back to your last stand real quick before this happens. All you have to do to essentially stop a character from dying is say you are providing care, and that is like putting pressure on their wounds, pouring water on, like where they might need disinfectant, making sure like maybe if they're having a seizure they're not choking on their tongue. You don't have to roll anything to provide care. Care just takes your character's attention. And as long as they are receiving care, they are no longer dying. Whenever their injury tiers stop being filled, they wake up.
Okay.
At which point, I think Astriel watching... well, wait, let's go back to Matt. Matt, you get one last action. It will kind of flash back. As you shoot this door, do you want to perceive into the room? You get a last stand.
Sure, why not?
Okay. So roll me a perceive action and add 2d4 to this. You get 1 additional d4 to your last stand for each major injury you currently have.
I rolled the correct dice, correct?
Yep, you rolled a d4. Roll me 2 more. These are bonus dice you get for having 2 major injuries during your last stand. A total of 5. That gets you to tier 2. What sense are you using?
sight.
Okay. As you look in, as you look through this hole that you've made as you are falling down, like Astriel said, there is a screaming spirit that is chained up. That wind that you're hearing on the other side is not actually wind. It is echoes of its screams as it reverberates out of the room. It, just like she describes, looks like swirling. Looks like a swirling collection of black shadows. Almost kind of the opposite of that mist you've seen kind of poofing around Astriel. It is bound with completely silver chains, and it seems that it is maintaining some bit of form from the torso up. From the torso down, it is just a undulating cloud that is pouring over the floor. You get that, and you fall unconscious. And we are going to flash forward to Astriel with a puff of white cosmic mist around her finger, and she will tap Victoria's head. Victoria, you heal 1 minor injury.
Wow, gods are so powerful.
She's gonna stick out her tongue and say, "The rest of the wounds are a lesson."
I weakly raise up one hand, middle finger extended. Then just drops the arm, like just plop.
I could heal more if you want.
What do you think?
Astriel put her hand in front of your mouth. She'll say, "Breathe."
Exhales.
That's the
Inhales.
opposite of what. Oh, okay, I was gonna say. When you do, you will take in some of this weird cosmic mist that seems to follow her. It tingles and burns like menthol going down. You will feel your internal hemorrhaging kind of put itself back together. Heal 1 major injury.
Okay.
You good? You know I'm not always going to be there to bail you out, though.
Why, you got my mother?
No, I'm your patron deity. Hello. You've been here for how long?
What's the difference?
2 weeks.
I mean, is deity the right word?
Oh, hold on. I had critique for Myrtle.
Oh. We
But
just get
I will-
teleported back.
Nope, I'll save it for later. I will say Astriel got too focused in other things. Since you guys were good.
Hey, I distracted her properly.
Yeah.
Yay!
That said, she will help you up, Matt, and she'll say, "Are you okay if I teleport you, or do you prefer using your legs?"
Whatever.
Consent's important.
Fine.
Poof. And a burst of white mist. And cherry blossoms, and you are in Astriel's office. You are the last one here. Everything hurts.
Yeah.
Same description I've given everybody else. Writings of a manic woman all over this place. She is going to say, you want to be famous. I am making that happen. I'm trying to build and direct all of these different forces. But it comes together in the end. I don't think you get...
why give me a gun?
I didn't give you that gun.
Then who the hell did? And
And
why are you allowing that person?
You showed up to one of the jobs with it. I thought it was cute. You don't want it?
No, I'm just questioning the logic.
She'll
If that's all right.
she'll gesture with her hand of just like, if you don't know how to use it and you don't want it, give it back.
No, I'm keeping it.
Well, then there's your answer. Are you staying on the island?
Yeah, it's better than where I came from.
You came from the nation of heroes.
I was also stolen, kidnapped. You forgot that part.
She's gonna nod and say, and you don't think people miss you there?
I don't know.
I am thankful that you're here. And that you're doing stuff here. This place doesn't have to be your whole life, though. You are free to leave when you so desire. But I would love to keep working with you.
Man, who knows? Maybe in the time my deadbeat of a husband will croak.
I think it's in her deal. She won't kill anyone.
Well,
She'll say, I can hex them for you.
that's the deal.
And does that make you happy?
To get out of that political marriage, yes.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I could work on that. I don't know any Ardorian nobles, but there's a lot of important people on this island.
For
Maybe
all
they do.
I care, he can just trip on a shoelace and snap his neck.
I'm not killing anybody. It feels wrong.
Well, can you cause the wire of a piano to snap and it drops out on him?
I can send one of the other people after him.
Nice. Well, definitely a lot of nice people here. Definitely better suitors.
And she's gonna say, I feel a tinge of despair coming from the royal court. If you got on their good side, I bet there's somebody dark within those ranks who might hire an assassin. But I don't have any interest in that.
My role is not with political backstabbing. I was never good at that.
She's going to shrug. At which point, if you're here and you're good, I'm gonna need you to widen your range, okay?
So what, you want me to do jazz now?
You want to be famous. I think, like, when I think of the best stories, and the authors who have created some of the most moving pieces, like Elmar didn't just make dramas. He wrote comedies too. He wrote uplifting stories. He wrote things that made you sad and ponder your existence, things that were intense and had you on the edge of your seat, and oftentimes worked with the same actors to bring those plays to life. The range, and I think that you need to kind of expand while you're here.
So basically,
You're going to be more than a tavern entertainer, and I want you to think about what that means for you. If you just want to sing and dance and put a smile on people's face, that's fine. But what about cry? What about appreciate the beauty of life? What if you inspire such moving things inside somebody, they make art of you?
That's a good point. Never thought of it like that.
And I think you have it in you. You totally do. I'm sending you guys to East Front next. And maybe you can think on it while you're there.
All right.
And when you go to East Front, maybe try doing something different. When you address this one.
All right.
Oh, I told Bastion that it was just a small problem in East Front, and I told Myrtle that it's probably sea monsters. If you could just kind of smooth that over with Bastion. He was really upset earlier.
So you lied to.
Thanks. Grabs you, teleports you out.
So
and she's going to teleport back to
bitch.
her office. She's got writing to do. I'll see you for dinner. And
We're getting
Bastion.
shotgun out of this. You just hear
Yes.
mumblings.
You go into the room with Stella. You guys do find that open room. They did close the door leaving. It is no longer locked. Astral does not have the keys. You can open the door, and it is the same scene. This looks like a meeting room of sorts. Furniture has been pushed aside. There is a chair in the center of the room and a man chained to it. He is dead. His hair has kept growing. His body is decaying, and his head is tilted to the side. Walking closer, there's a bullet hole in his head. And spatter across the back wall. Because you're trying to inspect this, I think I want you to roll a recall action, and I'm contesting you on a perilous die. You're trying to beat a 10. This is a contested recall.
I rolled a 3.
Yeah, something unsettles you here, but I don't think you're able to put too much together off of first appearance. But yeah, you guys are in the room. What do you want to do?
I just wanted to inspect the room, see, obviously, someone's already inspected the body. I just want to see if there's anything in the room with a story to tell. Why do we know why all the furniture was pushed to the side? Maybe something left behind over there that we don't know about.
Yeah. How about you give me a perceive action, and you can perceive with whatever sense you want. I'm assuming sight. If you want to do touch, that would be kind of knocking on things, trying to find false walls or something.
Yeah.
And then, hearing and taste are self-explanatory.
All right. I want to do this. Can I also give myself clarity? My ingenuity. I can gain clarity
totally.
for a short trait, and then I can use my which one is it called? Rising clarity to give a +2 to the perceived action.
Okay.
It also says the bonus is a +5 if there is an unknown creature within.
There's
I
not
don't
an
think
unknown
there's a
creature.
monster.
Yes.
But I wouldn't know about it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me that roll. And you're adding +3 to this?
+2.
+2.
Yeah. It puts to a 4.
You are you can look around this office, or not this office, this room. It is a meeting room that has been reorganized for this. I'm just trying to think of a way I can give you common tier knowledge. As to kind of like the arrangement of furniture and stuff. I would say that the stuff on the side of the room has been haphazardly thrown. It has not been handled with care like you've seen the rest of this estate. For whomever did this. And I don't think you rolled high enough to get more than that.
Fair. All right.
Stella is also there with you and can do anything she'd like. There is you'll notice a desk and a bookshelf kind of at the back part of this room where all of the furniture has been thrown on.
I'm sorry, you broke up just then, Emmy. What was in the back part of the room?
There is a bookshelf and a desk. All of this stuff piled in this corner is blocking the bookshelf and is on top of the desk.
All right. Can I look through the drawers of the desk, see if there's anything of note, like maybe who originally owned this mansion, if this was a room originally in it?
Yeah. You are going to get a you're going to find what I would say is probably a log of who was supposed to be here. It looks like it was written for somebody else. And the last thing was, or the only thing on the list for this date, and I think I'll title it for, or date it for 2 months ago, which I will look at in my notes in a second, which month that is. Don't forget the meeting with your sister.
Okay.
Oh, I will say, this would be, there would be a seal on, watermarked on this, page. It is of a lion, with a key, or lion standing in front of a key. You see the faintest watermark, pressed into the page. Because this is stationary.
An E, not an A.
All right. I'm going to show this to Stella and be like, hey, I found something that might be useful later. And
she will stare at it very, very intently, as if she is in deep thought about what this could be, and then has absolutely no thoughts on what this could mean, and just says, "Oh, okay," and nods.
Asriel has been around for 2 months now.
As far
Is
as
that-
you know.
Okay.
There are people that have been, that say this island's existed for years, and the culture's existed for years.
But only Asriel's recent, though. And
Yes.
that's not common knowledge amongst everybody
Mhm.
on the island. Okay.
She showed up and has been helping everyone.
Gotcha. All right, cool. So this last entry happened before Asriel appeared.
Yes. Oh, actually, about the same time.
when she appeared.
Mm-hmm. Astral only has the vaguest memories, and I don't think anybody met her immediately. But about that time period, she would have been here for that.
Okay. I will take this back for the group. I'm going to keep it from Astriel for the time being.
Okay. Yeah, how about everybody can reconvene downstairs? And oh,
Bert.
what's up? Oh, Bird. Yeah, you went to talk to the maid in the kitchen. She's gonna say, "Oh, okay, that's actually a different miss I have to go get. If you want to come with me, you can, but she said I'm supposed to use this one for food."
I'll wait down here, and you can come and bring it to me.
She will come downstairs or back into the dining hall with a bird in a cage. It is one of the most extravagant tropical birds you have ever seen. It's got long flowing green feathers and a blue and yellow head.
I was thinking more of a raven, but I appreciate the thought.
Oh. Well, this exists now. So...
Yeah, no, I've got a parrot now, I suppose.
Hold on, I'll go get the raven. I'll just set this one free.
Oh.
Could be a crossbreed between the two.
Huh?
And you give her about 10 minutes. She's back with the raven in a cage.
Yay!
And a bottle of vintage wine. That's blood.
Yay! Vintage blood wine! Blood wine!
It is alcoholic.
Alcohol. It's
If the
an
scribblings are
alcoholic's blood.
And she's gonna say, "Okay, dinner's prepared. I'm going to go tend to Astriel. If you guys..."
Didn't we already eat?
She brought out the food for you guys. Astriel told her to set the table while she took each of you into her office. If you guys have already eaten, that's perfectly fine. But yeah, the food has been set out for you. You have the night to do presumably whatever you want. Astriel will join you guys for dinner, who's ever eating in the dining hall. Maybe after 10 minutes, she's gonna come down, scroll in her hand. She just poofs into the room, and she's gonna say, "I don't really actually eat, but do you guys like this? Does it taste good?"
I don't really eat either. But
Are you guys
the wine is exquisite.
Are you guys spending the night here?
Might as well.
I'm good. I can go back to town.
Yeah, if it is any constellation or any I don't know, leaning, I kind of feel like as your boss, I don't also want to room with you, even though I have the space. But yeah, if you guys could leave, I'd like that. But I'm not kicking you out. It's nice to have company.
I'm afraid of what would happen if I had to go to the bathroom.
Would you rather I stay or go?
Yeah.
I just feel like she brushes her hair back. If you stay here, you guys are going to spend all night fawning over my doors. her expression.
I
Notice.
mean, I'm not going to say. I
I can write you down what was in each of them from what I could see.
So they all have the healing banners on them.
Sarah was supposed to seal those permanently. It was one of the jobs that I assigned to her. We got into an argument right as she was about to finish. She threw some stuff at me, and she took the keys and left. I am not here to squabble with mortals. She was valid in some of her criticisms, and I'm trying to do better to appreciate all of you. Astral smiles.
So, all right then.
Do you want to know what's inside them, or would you prefer
Yeah.
a mystery?
I would like to know.
Okay. There is.
Might as well if I'm staying the night.
Astral will twist her finger in the air, a swirl of white, sparkling mist following it, with the shimmer of starlight inside of it. There's a bunch of this in one of them. And there's that screaming, undulating shadows in another. The dead guy, you guys found that one. That's the door that Sarah quit on. Another one just had a bunch of broken stuff inside of it, shattered glass, burned through tables and counters, calendars thrown everywhere. I honestly don't know what was going on inside there. I couldn't even get inside to look at it. The other one looked like a study.
Huh.
All of them hurt to step inside of, so I locked them.
Hurt for you.
She nods. Yeah, I wasn't gonna send a mortal into there. How was I supposed to know it was, I don't know, it's almost like a trap set for me or something.
Do you think Sarah has it out for you?
Yes, of course she does. She's mad that I used her like a puppet, her words, not mine. And she thinks that I'm using all of you as toys. But it's not an entirely unfair assessment. You all are tools for me, but you're tools that I'm using to do a lot of good on the island.
Bash is just going to sip his drink quietly.
But I'm trying to make sure you're happy, tools.
Bash is going to speak up and she's like, it's okay, I promise I'll try to cry next time.
You gave me a bird. I'm as happy as a tool could be. Your name is Mischief.
The raven caws at you. Astral will say, honestly, I think everybody has like a moment where they start like just you remember I don't know, where you're sitting, where you're walking, what your mother says to you. And of course you always were before then, but then like you really were then at that moment, your first memory. And I kind of feel that. I kind of was before I was here, and then I was here. and I started remembering things, and I don't think I was capable of that before I woke up here. So I don't know what's going on here, but I'm not exactly unhappy with it.
But you're not against it either.
I mean, if you guys want to figure it out, by all means. If it can be undone, don't undo it.
Sebastian's like, so about this, what was it, Eastdale?
East Front.
East Front. So what small little thing, kind of.
You know, I just had the greatest idea about one of the adventures you guys went on that I need to record, and I'm actually running behind on it, and I kind of wanna. I'm gonna go. Cherry blossoms.
Well,
close the door on your way out. Astral's door is a moat.
Bastion just stands up. He's like, I feel like she's hiding something from me. Something I don't like.
oh, no shit.
Only one way to find out, no?
Yeah, someone get me a shotgun and some body armor.
Well, I'm gonna go to bed. And my
Or a stick of dynamite.
back at the inn, where I know where the bathroom is.
I'm gonna go to bed here. Because
How do I get out of here?
You guys can walk out the front door and leave the dining hall into the entrance hall. You say goodbye to all of the tapestries and everything as you walk out and across the moat. I don't think you guys know how to close the door as the moat remains open.
Stella will give her very best attempt to try and activate some magical device by trying a bunch of different hand movements and jumps standing on the other side of the moat.
Give me a try it action. With your contest die, you're trying to beat a 10. Stella, something inside of you, that mentholy tingle, is going to activate, as you, kind of try and get this door closed. You feel a tug of something. It is just not enough. And, there's a little bit of dust that comes out from, like, where the moat's door sets across the water bank. Okay, you guys can hike down the mountain by evening, or not by evening,
tumble.
by time for bed. You will be in the city at the bottom. There is a small set of buildings and inns and other things along this traveler's road. It's one of the main roads that leads through town. They've been calling themselves Starkeep. A inn room here for the night. As you guys are Astriel's agents, they let you stay for free.
Neat.
Nice.
Yeah.
A little too nice.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you are at the Starkeep, as you're at the Starkeep Inn, you all get a lovely night of sleep. I'm assuming everybody stays here?
Yeah.
I think someone wanted to stay back at the castle.
Yeah, I probably stay back at the castle just because I'm so injured.
Okay.
I stayed at the castle because
Let me
Needs met.
split people.
I was also going to stay at the castle and break some more doors.
Okay. Where is Stella?
The inn.
Okay. And got it. Okay. So let me handle the group at the castle, and then I'll go to the group waking up in the inn. At the castle, is the goal just breaking down doors?
I mean, unless we can pick them.
I was
Okay.
just going to sleep on the couch because of how hurt I am.
You can pick the doors.
Or
You'll be kind of contesting, though, the force runes that are sealing the door close. When a force acts on the door, the rune produces an opposite force.
Okay, so it's a force field, essentially.
Yes.
Yep.
And Victoria can tell you that, as she got shot by it, 2 times. 3 times.
And coughs up a little
Don't use
blood
a gun.
every time that someone mentions shot.
Shot through the...
Ja,
in your
ja,
tomb.
ja,
Does Myrtle have a plan for the doors?
I'm curious if she could use some of her knowledge.
You want to borrow the gun?
Hold on, Matt. Let
No, I'm
Robin
so good.
finish. You
So
said
we've been attacking the doors. We tried picking them, but we're still dealing with the force field. Can we deal with the runes directly?
you totally can. Do you have a way of trying to dispel them?
I don't have any abilities that would allow me to.
Okay. I think you're gonna be rolling on a perilous tier. Trying to dispel these runes. Whatever I would say, looking at this, whatever Stella did, this is not one spell rune on each of like the places you see one. It is a lattice work of different ones
layered
overlapping, almost like a crossword puzzle to create each other within each one. Removing a single piece of this puzzle without understanding the rest is dangerous. I will say that now.
In that case, can I try and spend the night, instead of directly trying to dispel them, trying to learn more about them?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
There's a library here.
Perfect.
Okay. You spend the entire night in the library?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably should sleep it.
Astriel comes down into the library about midnight. She'll see you here reading. You can have, there are tons of books about magical study here. There are also tons of books of ancient history here. Whoever owned this place before Astriel was very knowledgeable about many subjects. I think some of this stuff you probably never even like imagined books on these subjects exist. As far as learning things about the door, I'm gonna give you a book of rituals and things that kind of have been taken by Dorai from the Alien Forest, who go about cleansing like magical corruption, and that process starts with like nullifying direct like magical elements. And as you're reading that, Astriel will come down. see you in the library, and say, "This is one of my favorite rooms in the entire castle. I like the story section. Ilderon Place is fascinating with all the people who've lived here before, but I like the ones that could have been."
What do you mean?
She shrugs and says, "Well, I mean, they're fiction, and they don't really, never really happen. But just because they never really happen doesn't mean that, you know, they couldn't have been somebody. At some point, doesn't everything just become a story?" I mean, I don't think I do, but everybody else.
It's an interesting philosophical question. I'm sure most historians have considered it. You should try the history sections.
She's gonna say, "I'm here for art and romance," as she pulls out 2 books.
You know, history usually has some of the greatest artists and romance authors ever to live.
Is that what you're reading?
Oh, got them. No. This is a book on ritual magics.
You're really on those doors. It concerns you that much?
I like a challenge. Also, it might be of use to me in my other rituals. Because I did actually pick up Cruise Ritualist.
You see Astriel get lost in her thoughts for a moment as she seems pensive about something. And she's gonna say, you know how, like, I don't know, I've never been, she gestures to herself, formed before. But when you are something, how you have that feeling inside of you that there's some reason you're here, I think something or someone called me to this island and that I'm supposed to be here. And I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. So, trying to figure that out, but I feel like these people need help. And I feel like we've been doing good stuff, and that maybe whoever did this out there is happy with the results. Not that I'm trying to make anybody happy. I don't even care about them. But, you know, I don't know, like a calling or something. Do you have a calling? Do other people have those?
I mean, you're kind of asking the question every mortal has ever asked themselves. What is their purpose?
Oh, ew.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. But what is your purpose in existence? And yes, everyone at some point has asked that question. Most people find an answer. Some people are still looking, and some people give up.
I think, and this is just me being open and earnest, to you. And if you could keep this from everyone else, I'd appreciate it, because, oh no, our god has existential, ponderances. You know, they would think that, like, well, I don't know, that's sidetracking. There are things about what happened inside those rooms that I just can't help but feel were mistakes. And it really gets under my skin, which is one of the reasons why I'd rather have them close. Because if whatever that was brought me here, nobody wants to be a mistake, you know? So I'm sorry I gave you such pushback about it. And if you figure out stuff, thank you. But honestly, I'm just happy I am. So don't let it stress you out too much.
I'm not good at dealing with other people's emotions.
Oh, God, I feel so many all the time. Nearly everyone's on the islands.
Oh, God, that sounds horrible.
It's fun sometimes. It's terrifying others. I cannot comprehend for what purposes I can do all of this. But I think Light's Embrace is remarkably better with your presence and with mine. But I didn't come in here to talk the night away. She points to the sofa and says, it's my favorite one. Read and see you in the morning.
Will do.
Astral will bring her 2 books over to the couch, lay down on it. They float above her as she reads the entire things from dusk till dawn. At which point, morning is going to set in. Bastion, Stella, you guys, have, sycophants. As you are sleeping, you hear the sound of horses outside, and probably several dozen galloping, and the voice outside your rooms before there's a knock on the door. No, you can't, they're nonsense. There are knocks on each of your doors.
I'm going to open my door to see what's all the hubbub.
Of the hubbub, there are in the hallway 4 people kneeling, 1 person standing. You have I don't know if you've actually met this man before. Regardless, he has a long, thick white mustache and a bald head, as he is standing in dark purple armor, with his helmet to this side, and he's gonna say, I was told there were agents of Astriel here. I'm so pleased that you were able to clean up that mess in Traveler's Town. Please, let me buy you breakfast. I'm Count, ooh, Emmy, look at this name.
Count, let me look at this name.
No.
Great.
Count Asmodeus.
Wait a second.
Not Count Asmodeus.
Asmodeus. Of the Purple Guard.
Any relationship
wait,
to
I'm sorry, this is the wrong person. This is Count Norton. of the Purple Guard.
Okay.
That is somebody that you will meet as Morius, but not here at this place.
Okay.
Yes, this is Count Norton.
All right. Well, Norton doesn't arouse suspicion to me.
Yeah, and if you let him buy you breakfast, does Stella join them? Stella, there are also 4 kneeling purple knights outside your room. If you come into the hallway,
Oh, were the other
you'll
4
notice.
knights?
There are 8 in total. 4 outside your room and 4 outside Stella's.
1 man standing and 3 men kneeling at each door?
No. 4 men kneeling at each door. Count Norton has knocked on both of your doors and walked down the hallway. You were the first to answer.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
I will take you up on that offer, but let me put my clothes on first.
Oh, of course. Sora, does Stella join?
Yes.
Okay. If you guys want, he will get one of the nice upper rooms in the loft of the tavern. It is a decently private dining space that is warm and toasty in the morning, and there is a large circular window that you guys can see the sunrise in. And his knights will come into the room and guard the stairs upwards. Eventually, there is a nice set of, several nice bowls of porridge and a plate of fruit brought up. And he's gonna gesture to the porridge and say, sorry, you work with what you have while you're out in the field. I'm Count Norton, and I don't want to take any more of your time than I have to, as I understand there's important things all over the island. What you did in Traveler's Town, we're ever so thankful for. Astriel is making quite an impact on our nation, and I feel as though proper worship of her should take some form. I'm going to be starting a church and a covenant in Royal Court to the south, and it would bring me no greater joy to get advanced work on our doctrine. What is our goddess like? What, I'm assuming since you work on her behalf, you have an alignment of ideals. What does she demand of people? She is very rarely seen beyond her keep.
Well, I can tell you from my experience that she asks a lot of her followers and to show emotion.
Like, just emotion, like maybe to feel for those around us?
Well, more like she wants me to be more upset, more sad at the events happening around me. You can ask Stella. Maybe she has more from her.
This wisdom is interesting. He'll look at Stella, and say, if we were to establish a tenet, for the church, is there any prime directive you think that might help lead her people?
Um, I would say that she wants you to, and she will for dramatic effect, enchanted form from her, like, normal look to magical girl look as she says this just for dramatic effect.
His mouth
She wants you
opens in,
to
like, excitement.
make it big.
Roll
Make-
credits.
Roll credits.
Make
I
it
love it.
big?
Yep.
What is it? Like, the
You know.
things we attempt in life?
Yeah, everything. Do things with flair.
Do things with flair. Okay. Okay, I hope that you'll visit our establishment should, Prince Eberlin, approve, our founding.
Oh, one more thing that I've realized from my patron. She likes to theme her decor regularly. It's never the same thing every time I visit or am visited.
Such a colorful goddess. Understood. Where will your travels take you to next?
I'm sorry, Emmy. I'm very bad with the name of this town.
Does Bastion know, or is this just a Jordan fallacy?
A Jordan fallacy.
Okay.
I am very bad with
East
the
Front.
name of this. East Front. We're heading to East Front. Apparently, there's some minor troubles happening over there, and we have been sent on a pilgrimage to make it better.
And he's gonna nod and say, I do think the Grey Guard has stopped travel to East Front. When I was last in Royal Court, travelers from East Front are being quarantined. I believe Count Morius, and that is easy. Morius has been quarantining travelers for a strange magic that's been attached to them.
I'm gonna lean over to Stella and whisper, pretty sure Asmodeus was the easy one.
I put his name in chat.
Yeah. Any relationship with Asmodeus?
He will roll a recall action. And he's going to think for a moment and say that would bode poorly for him if it is true. However, he shrugs and is gonna say, similar last names, probably like Smith. I don't think all the Moriuses are related.
Is it more than two?
And he will nod. There's Bumorius, Asmodeus, rests his soul Asmodeus. And I'll make one now off of the top of my head, Yamorius. There we go.
They all lived in harmony until Asmodeus attacked.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we'll go to east front and see if we can't figure out what's plaguing the area, causing Ismorius to quarantine everyone.
Great, wonderful. And the night the church opens, I will hold service there, and I hope you would attend or be in attendance. We're continuing northward, so enjoy your morning. I guess prophet? That doesn't feel appropriate. Arbiter. Herald. Herald of Astriel. And he will give a small bow to each of you. Purple Guard. They are going to stand at attention and follow him out one by one.
As he's leaving, I'm going to shout too. I was like, "Oh yeah, she likes to eat mist."
Likes to eat mist?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how we incorporate that into our doctrine, but we'll try.
Nothing Bastion said was a falsehood.
Yeah. All right.
Stella will lean over. I think they'd be better as the pink guard. Do you think they'd be better in pink?
There is a pink
I should
guard.
talk to her. There's a pink guard already? They should merge.
There is a guard for nearly each color. Each of them are ruled by a different count. He has warned you of the gray guard. The gray guard are the ones who are stopping people at the gates. And I would
feel
say
bad
you guys
for
have probably dealt with most of the guards here.
It's a very colorful island.
Yeah.
Feel bad for the 10 guys assigned to the vomit green guard.
Yeah.
But I like the green guards.
Jeez.
All right. Myrtle, Ramira, and Victoria.
Yes.
It is morning time. Matt, you don't heal your major injury through resting, by the way.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Does that look correct? At least my sheet.
I'll look at it now.
Okay.
Sure. So your minor injuries are gone.
All of them?
Yeah. You will heal your minor injuries through resting. So your sheet should look like that. You have one major injury. And hold on, let me click this so it should refresh for you.
Okay.
Try closing it and opening it and see if that updates for you. You have one major injury, Matt.
Oh.
Okay. All right. What's the game plan for you three up in the keep? Are you guys heading down to Royal Court today?
Well, actually, I'd like to ask you a question before we really leave the Astral's castle.
For it. What's up?
Let me see. Let me pull it up. Where's the feature? Here we go. Do I sense any powerful sources of magic nearby?
Everywhere. Oh my god, it's overwhelming.
The doors are
it's
just shimmering.
If you open one of your senses to this, whatever sense you try and open to, it's white. It's just like if it's sight of like trying to see magic, just pure white around you. Blinding so. If it's hearing, it's like such a high pitched like screech that it's near deafening. If it's sense of taste, it is palpable with every breath. If it's feeling, it feels like it's pushing in on you. You are at the center of something big.
Alright, so I will mark one on my transformation track. Just wanted to get that out of the way.
That's fair.
The funny track continues.
Are you heading down into the towns below?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, at least I feel like we should, given the circumstances, what we've been told to do by our employer, and yeah.
Yeah.
And Myrtle and Victoria.
I guess it kind of depends what I learned last night.
I'll say, if you are trying to dispel, these runes, I'm actually rolling huge dice against you.
Okay.
I'm rolling a d20 plus a d10. I will
Jesus.
reduce my die from a d20 plus a d10 to a d20 plus a d8. For trying to unhook these runes. And the more time you spend studying, I will gradually take it down.
What about having someone assist?
The help action works as the help action does. Anybody can help.
What? Screw it. I'll help.
Okay.
Is
As I'm the one
plan
who's
to go back and break the doors today?
What is it with you guys in these doors?
Let's take some time.
It shot me.
You shot it to you.
Technically, you shot yourself. I say we take some time. I'll keep studying more. Before I leave, I would actually like to ask if I can borrow a couple more books to take with and keep researching while we're, doing our job.
Do you go to Astral Study to ask her?
Yes. I'd rather ask permission than ask for forgiveness.
Yeah, probably about sunrise, she would have left the library, heading back into her office. All of those papers before that were on her desk are on a stack on the floor. She has a pen in hand with an attached inkwell, and she is hunched over a scroll as you step in. She looks up and says, "They're going to be halfway to Eastfront by the time you catch up."
Don't worry, I'm leaving soon.
We can always
I just wanted to-
teleport.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point.
And she's gonna say, "Yeah, sure, fine." She'll put down the quill.
Before we left, I wanted to see if it would be alright if I could borrow a couple of books to take with on ritual magic.
Borrow? You're bringing them back?
Yes.
Sure, take whatever you want.
Lovely.
Don't get it set on fire or anything.
Of course, I will take the utmost care of them.
And when you go to Eastfront, maybe leave it in your inn room?
I can do that.
She nods and says, whatever you want. There's some stuff in there that I've been told is rare. I haven't gotten to read everything yet, though.
Is it possible that after last night's study and comparing it to what we know about the rooms on the doorway, I'd be able to narrow down what I need to take with me? Like what?
Yeah, I'll give you a book about I will give you a book about spell matrices. This is pretty advanced. So it might be some puzzling to try and get through it. But I'll give you a learning banner next session, essentially working through that book.
Perfect. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. Because that's essentially what it is.
I think Alchemy's decided to crash for me.
Oh no! It was
No.
having trouble opening and closing characters for me, so maybe reload. Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Astral will stand up and teleport, or offer both of you her hands.
I'll take one.
And yeah, if you both grab into the inn, Stars Keep inn. Oh, she's gonna say, I felt somewhere around here. She looks up. Everybody in the tavern, seeing her just pop in, are going to start cheering and clapping. And she smiles, waves, blushes, head down. Fuck. And poof, cherry blossoms out.
Well, that's just a lot of walking.
Bastion takes a sip of his drink quietly.
Yeah, your friends are upstairs. Ramira will be here in like an hour. You guys can enjoy a nice breakfast. If you wait for Ramira.
Yep.
By the time you are done eating, you are dressed, you are showered, you are good to go.
Mischief! My bird!
You are all together outside of the Stars Keep Inn. The road goes southwards.
But I thought we were heading to East Front.
Yes, it goes south and then east.
Okay.
We gotta go south to go east. You know the saying.
Yeah.
All right, let's get going. And Bastion heads north on the road.
Wait, no, but we're supposed to.
I put a map of Light's Embrace for you guys.
We're supposed to go south, then east.
I am going south.
No, you're not. You're going north.
The sun rises in the south and it falls in the north, right?
I think you're wrong, but I couldn't tell you.
The sun rises in the south and falls in the north. If you look, it is early morning. You are walking directly towards the morning sun.
Jesus.
And that's
Yeah,
not
I was going the right
me,
way.
that's not me altering like Ilderon. The sun rises in the north west in Ilderon.
Okay, so someone needs to tell Bastion that no, the sun rises in the northwest.
Yes. You have it backwards. You have it backwards, and you are literally walking towards the sun. Just like the sun should be behind me right now. So I'm going to go north this direction towards the sun. Does anybody stop Bastion? It is perfectly fine if you don't. Because I've got stuff if you guys go in both directions. Pushes up glasses.
I mean, Ramira's gonna wave up down like, hey, this way is the right way.
Oh. Okay. If you're sure.
Well, yeah. It's what the compass says. What the map says. I'm just trying to get us there on time in one piece so we can get this job done.
Okay. Well, if you have a map, I guess I'll trust you. I can never read those things anyways.
All right. You guys head southwards?
Yeah.
Okay. Even if you don't hear it from Stella and Izzy, you guys are going to, um, encounter, a group of, travelers on the, road. They do look a little bit, beleaguered and as if they've left in a hurry, um, with not really the greatest travel accommodations. And maybe this is like 2 hours into your trip south. Um, some of them might notice you, as they say, "Wait, are you guys Astriel's agents?"
Sure, let's
She's
go with
my,
that.
Yeah.
she's my patron, yeah.
Oh, but thank her. Oh my gosh. Um, the Grey Guard are going crazy in Royal Court. Are you guys heading to sort it out?
We were heading to East Front.
Yeah.
We heard that there was trouble over there.
Or trouble brewing at the very least.
Yeah. Well, the Grey Guard have changed the designation of their posts. They're not letting anybody through the Grey Gate.
Really? Why?
Hmm.
Countess Moria says there's a corrupting magical aura coming from East Front and isn't risking the safety of the town or the people. It's totally nuts.
Oh, that's probably what we're on a mission to solve.
Yep.
Magical aura?
They nod, and one's gonna say, I was hoping to get a seafarer, out of East Front, but now we've got to go up all the way to Gilfin's, wayport. Or waypost, sorry, that's on me.
So, I see you're haggard. Do y'all, do you have, did you leave in a hurry?
One of them is going to look at the other, who looks at the ground. And we're gonna say, you guys are good people, right?
Yeah, duh. Yeah.
Bastion eyes Victoria, just remembering all the explosions that happened yesterday.
The one who's looking at the ground, she's gonna say, I actually snuck into the city. I was meeting with them, and I was gonna escort them to East Front. We couldn't risk staying and them figuring out that I came through. I promise there's nothing wrong with me.
I'm going to turn to Stella and be like, can you identify if there's anything wrong with her? Bastion doesn't know much about magic.
How?
I mean,
Or anyone.
I don't
Yeah,
have
I
any
know.
medical.
I know a bit about magic.
Yeah, if you don't have anything that lets you do it, if you have a way your character might try, you can always do a try it action too.
I'm sorry, my headphones were giving out on me. What you say?
Oh, I said if you don't have an ability that lets you discern magic, if there's a way your character might try and figure out what's magical, or what type of magic it is, you can always do a try it action.
I do have the sense aura ability, but that really only applies to like cursed objects. Um, hmm. Yeah, I'll just do a try it. I
I
think.
would.
Okay.
Um,
You are trying to beat an easy die of a 4.
I just
And
roll
this is
with
going to be your contest die.
my contest. Oh, sweet.
Question.
Yes.
I have Moon Season as one of my innate lineage quirks.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 7.
Go ahead, Robin. What were you saying about Moon Season?
I was wondering what the plan trait does for tried actions.
Most abilities won't let you add the plan trait to a triad action. If you have anything that benefits having the plan trait, essentially it lets you cheat a little bit. Otherwise, the plan trait doesn't do anything unless you buy an ability to benefit from it.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So tried action. What should I roll? Contest?
Yes. Contest.
Well, I rolled a 7.
7, and you're trying to beat a 4, and you also rolled another 7, trying to beat a 4. That's beautiful.
Ramia's eyes glow, and she attunes with the magic to get a grip, to get a beat on the situation.
Everything about this island, there seems to be like this faint magical aura over the island that was definitely more palpable and potent within Astriel's castle. And I think everybody kind of carries like a small trace of that they have, but otherwise there's nothing else strange about this lady. No extraordinary magical anomalies that you feel or sense.
Mash is going to turn to the two of them and say, so anything? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Did you hear what I
Ramira
just
and
said?
yeah, Ramira and Myrtle were the ones who succeeded on that roll.
So Ramira.
Oh yeah,
Myrtle,
I give Bastion the rundown, just like, hey, this feels, weird. Yeah.
all right. Oh, I guess you're good to go then.
Yeah,
Um,
probably.
We're not going to stop you.
yeah, and they're going to, in reply to Bastion's comment, say, yeah, we left quick before the Grey Guard made anything else worse.
We'll go investigate whatever plague may be doing over there, or so-called plague, if it's just a ruse from the Grey Guards.
Oh, thank you. Hopefully, when we get to Gelfin's wayposts, we can catch a boat to Coven. I hope good favor follows you on the road. And the two of them will turn and keep heading north.
Cheers, guys.
You guys are able to keep traveling southward. It's probably about another 2 hours journey before you get there. Do you guys want to you have space to talk amongst yourselves if you so desire. There is a lot of information a lot of you have that is segmented and pocketed.
I don't know. I don't have anything really to talk about. Oh, so that white mist, apparently you can make it turn into anything. Like,
Really?
she said it was for food, but I managed to turn it into keys.
Intriguing.
Yeah. So I'm just curious as to, also, I'm just curious as to what else it can be used for.
I mean, there's only one way for us to really know, and that's just to just try it.
Ramira's bird might be made out of the stuff.
Hey, you touch my bird, you're gonna experience the true meaning of pain, okay?
I mean, out of character, Victoria's organs may be made out of that stuff now.
Yeah?
I drank that stuff.
My what? Sorry, I was AFK for a quick second. I just spelt paint over myself.
I said Victoria's organs might have, out of character, Victoria's organs might be made above that mist stuff now.
Maybe.
You want to use one of your kidneys, Matt?
Sure.
I'm kidding.
I think we should be more concerned that I just immediately said sure to that.
All right. No one else is going to disclose anything. I guess I'll keep the rest of the secrets to myself.
Okay. I just want to go around the table then and just ask some questions as you guys are on your way to your next adventure, kind of like a nice quiet travel, your thoughts within your mind.
I thought of something. What did Astra say to you guys?
I didn't get any criticism.
Like, was she happy with you guys, or like, what did she talk to you about? I asked that to everyone.
She just gave me stage direction. Told me to be more sad and upset when things happen.
I didn't get anything like that.
Really?
No.
Does she also offer stuff?
Well, we already had a negotiation for what my rewards would be on a case-by-case basis.
Ah. Interesting.
Does Stella share, Sora?
No.
That said, I do want to circle to Myrtle. What about your conversation with Astral last night? Is there anything hanging heavy on Myrtle's mind? Or ponderances about it?
Jesus Christ, where's with my headphones? Give me half a second. Can you move on to someone else?
Yeah.
I heard Myrtle. I didn't hear much else.
Stella. What about...
Yes.
you have heard and seen this miss. Astral gave some of it to you. And you are starting to learn a little bit more about her and maybe some of the secrets within her keep. How are you feeling about tying yourself to that power? If you responded, Sora, I didn't hear you.
Could you hear me?
Yes, now I can.
Yep.
Okay, she has very little complaints as long as her deal is upheld.
Okay. And I think that's all of my questions for now. You guys are able to arrive in Royal Court. By the way, Bastion, Victoria, and Ramira, you all mark one tick on your help track. And Myrtle
Okay.
too.
Yeah, sure thing.
Right.
I am back, by the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So as you're arriving in Royal Court, before I describe the town, what's Myrtle feeling in regards to your conversation last night with Astral?
I think she is trying to delve more into her research as more of a way to ignore the thoughts of the fragility of people who aren't as long-lived as she is. And the idea that most of the people she has grown to trust will be dead in a couple decades.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can get to Royal Court. It is a decently populated, sprawling city. One of the few cities here in Light's Embrace that has not one but two city walls around it. It is not one of Ilderon's great metropolises. Only about 2,000 or so people living here. A small little shanty town outside. And the buildings inside don't seem to reach more than like 4 or 5 stories, with a few towers reaching over that. The Ivy Keep rises from the center of the city, overlooking most of this, where the High Prince, High Princess, and Princess all live. You come in through Everfall Way, through the city gates, and there is a little bit of fear as you guys come in, a little bit of excitement as people stop to watch and pay attention to your group moving through the city. Through the first gate, puts you in the Everfall district, and several winding roads southwards and alleyways through some of the nearby buildings. Hey, cutie. That said, I think that wherever you guys show up, there's kind of a purpose to what you're doing, and some people are excited about that, and some people who might be involved in things are fearful of that. And I think that mixed energy is definitely circling the city as like, oh man, we know why they're here, kind of like probably to tackle like some problem that's growing too big. What would you like to do?
If I have any issues with Discord, I open up someone's profile and now it won't.
Not sure.
I want to go and just walk around town, see if I see any of the gray guards, the gray knights.
There's the eastern section of town is known as the Gray Gate. And I can actually share a picture of this because I have a PNG. I just haven't uploaded it yet to your guys' screen.
I will come along to check that out.
No. So, Emmy, I can't see anything in Discord.
Oh, you can't see anything in Discord. Okay, I'll upload
No,
it.
because I opened up someone's profile because I wanted to see if I knew them from somewhere, and I cannot close it. Like I click on the environment around it, and it just shakes the profile and doesn't close it.
That's beautiful.
Have you tried? Just
And I've closed Discord and opened it back up again, and it's still there.
Okay.
Are you on PC?
Yes, I'm on PC.
Give me.
Try Task Manager.
Well, don't close Discord yet because I still need to talk to you. Close it when we're done with the campaign. I'm gonna upload it to the Alchemy. If you just give me 2 seconds, I'm just looking for it. Oh,
I apologize for making this insufferable.
No, you're okay. Honestly, I should do all of this stuff beforehand. The prep work to get the VTT looking good. Okay, I clicked it. Are you gonna do it? Oh, there it is. And we'll name this Royal Court. And I just need to share it with you all. There it is. Okay, you should have a new handout on the side of your screen. And you are headed to the Gray Gate. You guys are headed to the section of town as the Gray Gate, and that is Bastion and Ramira. Does anybody else want to do anything in town? Presumably all of you will have to go through the Gray Gate at some point.
I think I'm set.
Okay. So Bastion, as you are walking, you take 1 step forward into a dark black space. There is a fern behind you and a couch that you step towards. Turning around, there is no longer a city behind you. Or not a couch, a chair. Astriel is sitting across from you, a scroll in her hand, and pinned between her teeth. She looks up and says, "Oh, take a seat."
Okay.
Pretend like I'm not here. This is just something for, like, when people think of your legend in the future, and kind of go back and study it, we can add kind of like some extra notes and stuff to it. So the Grey Guard, potentially up to some stuff. How are you feeling about that?
I am suspicious. I'm wondering what could have convinced them to start quarantining off
Don't look
part
at
of
me.
the
Look
island.
over here. She points to the
Oh.
darkness.
I look towards the darkness.
Um,
I don't know if I feel like as suspicious that the gray guards are quarantining off part of the island.
Mm-hmm.
These counts. I don't even know. Well, I can't color your questions or your commentary. And what about your companions? I always rotate who's working with who. Do you like this group?
Very
Like,
interesting.
There's a couple of them there that I'm unsure of their intentions. Like Victoria and Myrtle.
Hey, Victoria will pipe up and just
Victoria
shout
is not here.
Oh,
Bastion is in a weird demi space. Alone with Astriel. And she's gonna say, okay. Thank you. I might call you back in the future. Carry on, good luck.
Wait,
And
what was this about?
it's for extra commentary when scholars look upon when scholars research your legend.
Okay.
They get the thoughts straight from the source. Bye. She's going to step away. This whole demi space bleeding away with her. Bastion, you never stopped walking.
Whoa.
And then,
Bastion stumbles.
yeah. Oh,
And
you
then
all right
just
there, bud?
Just face plants on the floor. Oh, I thought I had stopped for a second.
No.
Cool.
I
Have
Look,
you,
that brick really came out of nowhere, huh?
yeah. Have you ever spoken to the void?
Funny. I'm probably the only person you could ask that question who could answer yes.
Oh, so Astro asked you to speak into the void before?
Oh, you were talking to... Oh. I thought you meant talking to the void. Like it talked back to you.
What? It talks
What?
back.
I guess.
I mean, it talked back to me, but...
Don't question it.
You gotta be
If
more
you
scared
if
of
you
the
question
dead.
it too much, you'll end up like I am.
That one.
Noted.
All right.
Shaking off the heebie-jeebies.
Bastion Ramira, mark another help track.
Yay!
As you guys head into the Grey Gate district, there is a large almhouse near the center of the city. There are probably about 10 different Grey Guards patrolling around it. And you see it has extra people who are kind of either shoved inside the building, in the windows of different rooms, or within the cloistered area, or within the cloistered area inside of the almhouse. Presumably this is where they're quarantining people. The turning onto the road, though, that leads out of the Grey Gate, the portcullis is closed. And there are probably another 5 guards there.
Right. Well, I walk up to one of the guards guarding the gate and ask, "Can I go through?"
Countess Maurice's orders. Nobody
Hold
heads
up.
to the east front road.
Wait, let me read something. As Ramira also walks up to this guard, is he standing like right behind the portcullis?
Yeah, there. I mean, not behind the portcullis. He is within the city.
Okay, he's within arm's reach of me.
You can get within arm's reach of him, and he'll say, or as you're getting within arm's reach, he'll say to Bastion, there's a plague outbreaking within East Front.
What kind of plague?
Magical in nature. Countess Maurice's arcanist, identified it.
What are the symptoms?
Don't quite know. Just not supposed to let anybody through, and if anyone comes from East Front, we're to quarantine them.
We're agents of Astriel.
I'm just
Like,
trying
you
to
can't-
follow orders.
Hey, and she puts a hand on his shoulder and casts Greater Hex Beguile.
Ooh, you gaining the... Oh, wait, I think you roll against him. You are
Yes,
trying to
this
beat
is-
an easy die. You're trying to beat a 2.
This is a contested move action.
Okay.
So this will be my contest?
No, story.
Or
for your
story.
move, yes.
Because oh, gotcha. Come on, big money! Big money!
Ooh, Revelate, say goodbye to your D4 days.
Yay! Well, I'm still on D4 for my world, but that's okay.
That's fair.
Okay, and then I add a D6 to this one. With
that
one.
is a success though. And for the Beguile, I think you gain the enchanting trait and he gains like drag 3 against you.
Let me see. I have the enchanting trait, and when I have a great success on an action with the impassion trait against him, in addition to the action, I may choose an option from Clash, as if I also succeeded on a Clash.
Okay. Yeah, and he's just going to say, ma'am, I respect what you do on the island. I really do, but if you could just get Count Asmodeus's approval, I'll just let you straight through the gate.
Where
As,
is Easy right now?
He'll point to a tower just south of here, near the Grey Guards barracks, and he'll say he's in the Grey Guards tower.
So... let me...
How about you guys roll me a recall action?
Okay.
Alright.
Ain't recalling shit.
That's fair.
3.
That's also
Uh-oh.
fair. Ooh, Victoria, you revelated.
Alright. Oh, so world.
Think it's a
Oh
good one.
my
We're-
god. Matt,
Mud.
roll a d8, not a d10.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
sorry. I was about to say, you rolled a 9 on a d8. How did you do that? Magic.
Yes, let's just go with that and don't question my stupidity.
Okay. So that's a total of 8. And this is so delightfully appropriate for all the characters involved. Everybody who gets the common tier I swear these counts feel like they run the island, or think they run the island. Matt.
Yes.
Victoria remembers there is a royal family here. What does the High Prince have to say about this? What does the princess have to say about it?
We're probably still talking with this guy.
Yeah, I'm going to ask, what does the royal family think of this? Are they good with this? I'm going to ask.
They're fighting Count Asmorius every step along the way.
So they're not a fan of it then.
Yeah, but any well, how political savvy is this dude? Oh, well, he just revelated on his recall action, so he is keeping up with it. And he's gonna say, yeah, but if they just try and push their way through Count Asmorius's orders, it's going to cause rippling problems with the other color guards.
Right.
With the other Moriuses.
Well, I still think I could get this gate open.
I don't think we need to try that right now. We'll go
But
talk.
I
We'll
mean-
talk. We'll just go talk to EZ and get his permission. Shouldn't be a problem with Azrael backing us.
I can do the same thing I was gonna do to that guy to County Z too. So
Okay. You guys want to head to the Grey Guards Tower?
I just want to look through the windows, make sure nobody's trying to give us a signal of some kind.
Which windows?
You said that there were people packed into this building.
Yep. That was the almhouse. The almhouse was further closer to the center of town. You guys are at the edge of town now. At the
gotcha.
yeah.
Okay,
I
I
think
thought
I
it was
have-
like I thought it was like a guard building next to it, and that's where everybody was.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. They've taken over another building.
Gotcha. I was much more interested in what was going on because they were heavily guarding a quarantine area. So I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah. They are guarding the quarantine area. They are keeping people quarantined there. The almhouse.
Yeah,
does
but
have, yeah.
I was more worried this was like a gather them all into a building and then, oh no, the building mysteriously caught fire in the night and, oh, well. We're good.
Yeah. Well, heading into the tower, you can step in and I think already here there will be another one of Astriel's agents leaning on the desk. A Dorai man by the name of Cran. And he's gonna say, she sends you to ask around Royal Court too?
No, she sends us to East Front. We just can't get there yet.
Oh. I'm meeting with Count Asmorius. You guys, he'll look to the secretary here and say, they're with me. You guys want to come up?
Wait,
Yes.
I thought Asmorius was in jail.
Asmorius. Asmorius is dead. Didn't you guys kill him like last week?
Yeah. Worded
Yeah.
his ritual, took care of the guy. We're here to see Count EZ Morius.
And the secretary is gonna nod and say, he'll see you now. Cran is going to wink and say thanks. And join your group. Speaking up and saying, this place gets stranger by the day.
And
What's so strange about it?
he's gonna say, he runs his hand through his red hair. He is a good 2 heads taller than any of you. I believe so. How tall is Bastion?
I never put a height on Bastion.
Okay. This dude is... You look at him and you think he's got some lanky giant kitten in his family. As he runs his hand through his hair, and he's gonna say, I don't know. It feels like they just take turns circling with the bullshit. It's like...
Yeah, I'm starting to notice that too.
Astriel's here, and she's cleaning up the island, and she's sending us around. You think after we've fixed up 3 or 4 of these, that at least one of them would get the note to just stay out of our sight.
Welcome to politics. Nobody listens.
I don't really feel like this is politics.
So, are you guys thinking about leaving the island? Sarah told me, Astriel doesn't really know or have a grip on much of anything happening here.
Excuse me. I've toyed with the idea recently, but I'm still undecided. For the time being, I have my reasons for staying, and I intend to see them through.
He's gonna nod and say, I don't think Astriel can be as clueless as Sarah says. She's gotta be fucking with us. But
I think
I'll
her
run the
entire
rat maze.
You've met Sarah recently?
Yeah, I about 2 days ago on the road by Galefin Wayposts.
Where are they now?
She settled down in the city, hanging out with the Silver Sigil.
Of course.
Ari, you were saying something for Ramira?
Oh, I was gonna say, I actually kind of lost that. I was
Oh, I'm
riffing
sorry.
on some context I had. Yeah.
Well, he said, I'm going to stay. I don't think Sarah's right in that Astriel
Oh,
is
it
clueless
was-
as she says
Yeah.
she is.
So Sarah said, or not Sarah. Ramira is gonna just be like, I don't think she's clueless. I think she's got some big plan all up there in her head, and she's just the only person she is the most truthful with about that plan is herself. And everything she does is a front to further her agenda for that plan. And I admire that.
As you guys are climbing the stairs, Ramira, you step into a totally black space. There is a couch, or there's a chair, and a fern behind you. Astriel is sitting across from you.
So this is what Bastion was talking about.
Yeah,
when he
pretend
said
I'm not
speaking
here.
before.
I'm just trying to get more of your thoughts and stuff. Do you really believe what you just said?
Yes, I think that
Pretend I'm not here.
Astriel is conniving isn't quite the right word, but certainly a crafty mistress, one who has a deliberate plan and one who means to get that plan done.
Astriel is has a big smile as you say that. And your thoughts of working for her, even with that, sitting in the back of your mind?
Well,
for as it stands right now, for the time being, she cares about my needs, and so long as she cares for my needs, I'll make sure that hers are cared for.
Interesting. The space bleeds away. And you have not missed a step.
Oh,
To you guys will get to the third floor of the tower. You stop in a large office that faces eastward. Knocking on the door, you can open it, and there are 3 men in here, 2 on either side of a desk, pointing to something on the desk. One sitting in the chair. You're Cran and Astral sent all of you?
We're not here for what's happening in this town. We're trying to get to Eastern Front.
Eastern, yes.
East Front is experiencing some difficulties currently. Who am I, though, to stand in your way? You have her blessing to travel?
Yes, she's sending us over there.
In either case, in that case, I'll send a letter for my men to open the gate for you. I hope you're able to get to the bottom of this.
I turn to Crayon.
Cran?
Crayon?
Cranberry. Cran. But, Crayon is fine.
I definitely heard the name as Crayon the entire time.
That's fine.
You told me his hair was red, and I was like, red crayon. Gotcha.
Red like cranberry, but that is fine.
Well, his name is Red Cranberry.
No, it's Cranberry. But I heard crayon.
So Cranberry, Jesus.
I would say I didn't make these names, but I did make these names. I made enough of these names. For reasons.
Cranberry.
Yeah, you can turn to Cran, and he'll, look at you. And what are you trying to communicate?
Oh, for him, that's what he wanted to ask.
Oh, okay.
That he's got a stupid name.
He's got a stupid name. He's going to step forward and say, "We need to talk about the quarantine area." And Count Esmorius will say, "How about you and I talk, and let's wait till our friends leave here."
How about we just talk about it now, since we're all here?
Would like to talk about it now.
I have to do
As-
what I have to do for the safety of the city. My Arcanist identified some strange magics on a group of fishmongers from East Front. I acted swiftly, and nobody else in the city has been affected. Until we figure out what it is, we're keeping everybody who comes in the almhouse where they're well treated for.
Now then, like sardines is more what it looked like to me.
Yeah, that's an easy way of transmitting the disease. But
Stella leans over to Ramira. So we're not fighting a sea monster?
no.
Does Bastion hear that?
Probably.
Fuck, I forgot to smooth it over with them!
What's this about a sea monster?
There's no
it's-
sea monster.
There's no seam. I said it's a metaphor. It's actually a simile because I used the word like, but
I'm sorry. I think I want to end the session right here with Stella. You are the next one to go into that black void space. There's a chair and a fern behind you.
No, I misspoke. Don't worry about it.
Matt,
Yes.
does Stella sit? Or, I'm sorry, I said Stella. Victoria. Victoria is the one who goes into the space. Do you sit down?
No, I'll stand.
Astriel will tell you, pretend like I'm not here. Just getting some extra insight. So how did it feel when you fucked up?
Hey, let's end the session there.
Okay, yeah, we'll end there. Don't think I've ever heard that laugh before, but that's great.
Oh my god, that's the best way to end the session.
Okay, let's do our end of session questions. Did any player express emotional vulnerability tonight?
Did any player,
Yeah, I would say yes.
me chickening out of that answer?
So we're not fighting a sea monster?
She's just getting with the program, okay? She's just put the pieces together.
I think I want to ask this one because I want to throw kudos to Jordan. Did any player make space for another player to contribute? I think you did really well, Jordan, all night, kind of creating space for everyone. And was there a meaningful moment for your character this session?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does anybody want to share?
I got approval from my boss twice.
You know, I was when I was writing all of the critiques of people, I had loose stuff from our session 0 where I was like, okay, cool, this is what I have. But then after session 1, I changed some of it. I was like, what? Ramirez perfect. No, she's fine. No direction.
Yay!
Okay. Everybody mark 3 experience for tonight.
Yay!
I think our next session is the I think we're good to meet on our next session on the 24th. It's not a holiday or anything, I don't think. I don't know when
I'm free
Thanksgiving
then.
is.
Or should be.
Cool. If we have to
Okay.
reschedule, we will. I'm flexible for you guys.
Thanksgiving's always the Thursday.
Yeah, I know it's always a Thursday, but I don't think it's the 20th Thursday.
No, it's the 27th.
Yeah.
Always the last Thursday.
The last Thursday. There we go. Yeah, so we'll meet on the 24th if that's cool with everybody. If you guys are traveling or out of town, then we'll work it out, whatever. Everybody who's watching, thank you for watching so much. You're welcome to hang out with us in Discord if you have the role to see this channel. I'm going to end the broadcast and goodbye. And yeah.